Are we live? We're live. What happened?
We're live.
We did it again. I am Brent. No, I'm just
Hi, Kent.
kidding.
You know us.
Maybe. Never know.
Little
Might get
bit.
some new people.
That'd be cool too. Hey, we're doing just a little bit quick impromptu show tonight. We weren't planning to go live, but we kind of figured we needed to since we got this thing going on. You know, what is it again, Brent?
We got plans this weekend, man. I mean, we got. Hopefully, the snow decides to stay away, which is tracking like it should.
Don't jinx us.
You can say it any way you want. There's a good chance that it's going to get white and fluffy this weekend.
Just as long as it's not in Elmwood.
No, I think Elmwood's going to be fine. It's just the state of Iowa could be snowy.
As long as the interstate's fine.
This is true. I mean, why are we? That is a weird angle.
So again, we're in that dual mode.
I know, but on YouTube, we're in this stacked mode right now.
Yeah, that's because you're looking at stacked mode and I'm looking at the other one. It's all to help with the reels and everything.
I'm just saying it's really, really tiny.
I know. Well, imagine having 3 of us on there last week. It's even different. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show tonight. As it says in the preview, it's all things Elmwood tonight. So come hang out with us. We'll tell you all the scoop about what's going on because there are a lot of moving parts this weekend. A lot of great things coming up. This is the Christmas show. So hang in, hold on, and let's do it. We got reminders from Deb tonight, too, to make sure.
Yes, we did. We cannot forget our responsibilities.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you to everybody who came out and watched last week with Ken Dotsun. He was an amazing guest, and he had a lot of fun with it. And if you've seen the previews or the reels that have been going on, they got a little bit of traction tonight with some help from some other folks. So shout out to them. And let's see here. See if this is the event. Okay, perfect. This is what I was looking for. So let's start it off with the schedule. Let's just throw that on up there. Again, we'll take your questions too. So if you got those about anything that's going to go on this weekend, just throw them.
What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man?
Yeah, it was great. It was a really, really good show. And he was the train to start it all off. That was even better.
Yeah, that was neat.
Let's do this. And
am I going to need tools for this? I am going to need tools for this.
Okay, so there's the schedule. Basically, it's going to start off Saturday at 11. We're going to need a few helpers. So if you would like to help out, we'd greatly appreciate it. We got to get the tables placed, name badges, all the signs and banners, and get the entrance ready, donation box, entrance tote, which, we're trying to streamline things, gifts bags, and make sure that me and Brent are set up as well. Deb is not setting up this time because she's still recovering from some surgery. So we'll move on to the 14th, 8 to 10, normal setup. 9 o'clock, we'll come around to collect fees from Mr. Nick Artery. 9:30, we'll do the vendor raffle. We'll try to get all that done and out of the way so that when the doors open at 10, nobody's running around scrambling for anything.
I wish I had an office like that. Which office, Jeff? Oh, I know which office now.
Yeah. Also from 9 to 3, we're going to be passing out attendee tickets and kids tickets and gift bag tickets as they show up. So as you come in, every adult gets one free ticket that is attending. Every kid gets one free ticket. And then I think we're going to open it up to allow people to purchase more tickets for the prizes. Now the pricing on the pricing on the raffle tickets will be just the same as the 50/50 tickets. So there's no surprises there. 12:30 we'll start our raffles for the attendees and the kids and the 50/50, which should lead us up until the last part of the night. And Mr. Jeff Saccaroti is the one who came up with this a couple of years ago, right, Brent?
I believe that is correct.
And what we're talking about is the annual gift exchange. So what this is about is everybody who wants to participate, not everybody, you're not required to. I want to make sure we put that out there. Everybody brings a gift in that wants to participate. They put it wrapped, put it under the tree, and then don't pick your name. That's really the only rule.
Well, don't pick your box. Yeah, I don't think we normally put names on, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Yeah, you put
from.
Make sure you have a tag on there that says from Brent or from Kent or from Jeff or from whomever. That way we know you don't pick your own.
Okay.
And then
they can make that happen.
Yep. And then that's it. That's literally all you got to do. And then whatever you get is whatever you get. We asked that it's somewhere between $25 to $40. We definitely don't want anybody showing up with a candy striper and then somebody coming with a $40 gift card to Target. Now, gift cards are okay. I got one year. I was super happy to get it because it meant I didn't have to spend money to buy diecast. So gift cards are okay. You want to throw in a ton of main lines, that's okay too. It's whatever you want to do. You can have some fun with it. And we'll go from there. So what do you like about the gift exchange, everybody? And Brent, we'll start with you first.
It's fun. Just like everybody else probably on the planet, I like opening presents. So, it's kind of nice to be able to open a present a little bit early. It's always a good time. I have gotten some really cool stuff out of that before. One year I got a Nova. Actually, I've gotten 2 Novas, I think. I can't remember what the first year what it was, but I remember the dinner car that I got. That was a good one. It's just a good time. I mean, you get to give someone a present, and you don't know who it's going to go to. So that's always the fun aspect of it. Or do you grab something out of your private collection and put it in there, or do you go over the budget? Do you go exactly the budget? You never know exactly what's going to be in a box. Just because the box is the size of a television doesn't mean that it's not full of bubble wrap. So it's you never know what you're going to get, and I just it makes it fun. So I really like it. Good evening, Kim.
Yes, Kim
What's up, Mike?
From the Oklahoma show.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So here's one of the gifts that's going to be. This is for the adult attendee prize. Can you guys see that on the screen here?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the adult attendee one.
I'm watching on my phone as well. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We are definitely double booking it here.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the club paid for that. That's going to go to somebody. It's a really nice car. I was quite surprised. It's roughly about $100 value. So, there you go. Nice convention car to add to your collection.
Which would be an epic car for anybody. I mean, I'd love to have another one just so I could rip one open. But
I saw this when I bought it out of the room that I was in. I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I ended up turning around and having to go to the extra souvenir sale. They had some left, so I ended up buying one out of that for me. And it got ripped, and It's in its place. So there's that one for you. And then let's see what else we got here. I got to take them down here. Here's the vendor prize for the show. For all you vendors, your one free ticket is going to get you that right there. That was donated to us by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. We will do that. And so thank you to them. And that will be available to the vendors. Now, the reason why we chose this one for the vendors, it's a little bit more value wise. The vendors do have to travel. They do have to pay for tables. So my thought process was, along with the entire staff, was to, hey, let's give the vendor something that can help them make a little extra cash. So that's what we're going with. Kind of same thought process as that Brendan used to do the Skyline for dinner in LA this year. So there we go for that. And then on to the most important part of the evening. We have 3 prizes for the kids. And this is all 14 and under. I got to stress that enough. It's all 14 and under here. We got a little Monster Jam track. I think this one's similar to the one we use.
That is the one that we use.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. That is So if your kids like playing with the monster truck track, make sure that they come with you and they get a chance to win her, because they might be able to take that monster track home with them. So,
yep, pretty cool. Okay, and then we've got that as well. And then we do have this guy right here. We've got a little Hot Wheels storage case, because you can never have enough cases.
No. You can just
put
a little side arrow.
No. There we go.
Make it a little easier.
Challenged.
See,
and then we got a Mario Kart track as well.
Yeah, see, I saw when the picture was shown, I was like, okay, that's cool. Because I wish you could zoom in on the little baby corner track piece. That this thing it's a pretty good sized track, and it looks like it would be a lot of fun to play around with. So, and everyone that is in this hobby, we're all just older kids. I don't know how many Hot Wheel tracks I have here at the house. So, getting to have new play sets to play with as a kid, oh man, it was the greatest thing ever. So yeah, that's a neat one. I like that one.
So we have to give a shout out to Deb. She's the one that did the shopping for us.
Definitely.
She is so awesome, does so many things for us as a club that I just don't think everybody really knows how awesome she is and how much she does and helps us. Okay. Now we're back to, so there is all of the prizes. Now we also will be doing our 50-50 cash split raffle like we normally do. We're going to have some great food. I don't know exactly what it is yet, but I know Troy and Becky are going to take care of us really well. They always do.
Because let's see here. I don't know how many times we've had a show down there at the Quonset, and I have ate their lunch every single time. And I have gotten to go. I mean, it's good stuff. So yeah. I'm just really surprised what they get. Exactly.
Yeah, it's the surprise part that I think.
Yeah, I got to be the same. And there's one thing that Kent forgot to mention.
Did I?
Every kid 14 years and under, if I'm correct, aren't they getting presents when they come in?
I believe so, yes.
You forgot that part, didn't you? We have got a whole bunch of presents for 1 to 3 years old, and then 3 to X, and then from X to whatever, and then 10 to 14. So we literally have gifts for almost every kid that's going to come through the doors. So not only do they get their free car still when they come in, now they're going to get an additional present and get entered in the kids' drawing as well to a chance to win more stuff. So if you were ever on the fence about bringing your kid to a toy show, this is the one to do it. because you might go home with a huge track and a huge bag of presents and free cars, and it's always it's going to be a great time, and I cannot wait. Like Kent said earlier, Deb has been tirelessly making us all look like slackers and has been carrying us for the last month or so, and she's a legend. There's no other way to put it. She is an absolute legend. And if you don't know who she is, then you definitely need to come down on Sunday and meet her. So,
yep, she'll be right up front with Miss Sandy and Mr. Nick, and we'll be all available to say hi and take pictures or do whatever.
Take pictures. Nobody wants pictures.
Well, nobody wants pictures of us. I mean,
no,
maybe they'll want pictures with Deb.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the reality is we just like having fun and hanging out with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll go from there. Now, let's talk tables. Man, do we have a show lined up, don't we?
Mm-hmm. Because I believe it's at 65 tables.
We're floating right around 64, 65.
Right,
we squeezed everybody in there that we could squeeze in there and then some.
Yeah, and the wait list is continuing to grow. So
yeah, we've had people asking today even if they can get in, and here's the thing: we haven't really had any cancellations. So that's good. Weather is always weather. It's been amazing to see the outsport of people that are wanting to come, and they're coming from Missouri, they're coming from Kansas, they're coming from Iowa, they're coming from all over Nebraska, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I think one guy wanted to come from Cozad, and that's a heck of a drive.
Yeah.
And he ain't even leaving the state.
That is a heck of a drive. I haven't been there in years.
We've got Rich Adams from the KC area.
Yeah.
We got Andrew Floor. No Steve, but just Andrew.
Hey, Andrew's all right.
Mike and Jordan Riccardi. We got, let's see, who else is in there? Bill Melville. Nathan Farrenkrong again. Rick Grassmerick. Drew White from Kansas. And let me see. I got a couple of names. There's one name I'm obviously saving for because he was on last night. Let's see. Tim Lutzman, I think, is on there. Matt Bethards. Luis Barrera. Dell. Fred. Donnie. Mike Kapler.
Yeah, Mike. There's a couple of Council Bluffs guys. We're not forgetting about you. We did say Iowa, so.
John Lento or Alberto Marquez, Lance Medina. Brent, we need to talk after the show. Ed Tellier, Johnny Valiant, Kyle Wagner, and a few others. And lastly, Ken Dotsun from A&J Toys is going to be there. He was our guest last week, and he's got a ton of new stuff and a couple of other things that haven't quite looking up. I know Timeless Icons was on there, and I think he was going to have maybe some A and B case main lines, a lot of main lines. He does love his main lines. And
I believe it's the Pantone set.
The Pantone set is going to be there as well.
I was close.
I think, like I said, I think this is the current list. It's just going to be, Ken's going to have the stage loaded. 100%. And there's a reason why there. If you haven't seen him, go check out A&J Toys on Instagram or Facebook. And
or their actual website on the internet. They got one of those too.
Where you can go order as well. I think Justin Patrick and Robert Palmtag too. I missed them as well. So, I can't believe it. It's stacked with all the names that are going to be on there as well. Yeah, this list is.
And not only that, but you also got to figure, we have, I believe, 2 of the Halloween cool combis left available for sale. I think it was maybe 8 or 9 of the gassers left for the club car, which I could go grab those. I'm gonna go grab those because they're just right around the corner here. But yeah, there's just gonna be a lot of stuff this weekend going on. So it's like, please come hang out.
Yeah, while he's getting those ready and to show off for one more time, let's talk about some of the new stuff that's coming in.
Yeah, because I won't have either one of these cars before one of them will hang around still, but the other one won't be. Oh, look at you.
This has been a hot topic, of discussion here. So why don't you show those off here real quick?
There's that 55 for the club car for the year 6. And again, it has Mr. Dell has got his little nickname there, the El Daddy-O, right here on the roof line. And then it's just the vintage, 70s, early 80s deco on it, done by Mr. Stangler. 1 of 30. Like I said, there's only about 8 of them left. So that's a cool car. Oh, Miss Kim wants one. So there's an automatic one that's off the list.
Yeah, Kim just messaged me after the show, and we'll get you taken care of.
And then the other thing, I don't know why I didn't grab one of here. Why? Like that. But just in case if someone has not seen this yet and is interested in picking one up, like I said, I think there's only 2 or so left. It is the Halloween Cool Combi. And trust me when I say that the pictures, nothing does this car justice. You can hit it with a flashlight and it still won't come across over the screen. This car is absolutely stunning. Nick did an amazing job on this car. In case you need to find him, that's Big Nick Customs. Please go give him a like and a follow over on Instagram and see some of the amazing stuff that he does. And he does do commission work if you are looking to add an amazing collection or car from him to your collection that you can personally have him do. So amazing work. Both cars are absolutely stunning. Like I said, there's only 2 of these left, I think. So
yeah,
if you're interested, I would reach out before Sunday, because once we're there's a good chance they're not going to make it through the weekend. So,
and before we move on, I do want to acknowledge that Chance Burns was also the guy.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes. Chance did the card art for us.
Yeah,
he needs a logo. He came up with that, and then the moon on the back. So, and then there's the QR code for our Facebook.
Yeah.
So, yeah, overall, this weekend is going to be a blast. There's a lot going on. There's going to be hundreds of people buying everything from brand new, latest and greatest releases. There's going to be everything from 68 to the red lines to 2025. I mean, there's always something for everyone at every single toy show that you go to. It doesn't matter if it's a farm show or a Hot Wheels show or even just a toy show in general where you never know what's going to be there. The Hot Wheels that the diecast that gets brought to Elmwood, it's a great level of choices and what's out there for people to see. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff. I know that several collections have been picked up lately from about 4 different people. So there's going to be a bunch of new stuff. And I'm excited to see what people bring. My wallet, probably not so much. But, hey, this is why we do this, is to have fun and make friends and hang out with our friends, and that's what it's pretty much all about in my mind. So
It's a good thing I got my Christmas bonus tomorrow.
yeah, I haven't had one of those in 3 years. I
Well,
miss
not
my
to rub
old
it in.
job. I miss my old job. Anyways, yeah, it's going to be a great show, and I highly suggest that as many people, that if you're watching this, or if you don't have a chance to come, at least you'll be able to what's the word I want to say? At least you'll know about future events and stuff like that. So you can maybe make a show in here in the Nebraska, folks. So can we pick the number on the gasser? We weren't planning on doing that because it's kind of a pain in the butt, because some of the numbers are designated already. Some of them are gone. Some of them have been shipped out. So it just depends on the number. Get with me, Jeff, and I'll see if it's still available.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't want to get into that again because we had a lot of
the numbers are crazy. The numbers
the
are
last
crazy.
time.
We actually told him not to put numbers on it, and he did it anyway. So, because we like the numbers, yes. I mean, most of all of the cars that I have are all the same number. So, I'm kind of carrying a theme along, but I don't need to have certain numbers. For me, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I literally have. Yeah, never mind. I'm going to stop talking now. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Am I frozen? Currently, yes.
I thought so.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's what's weird is your audio is coming through, and at least you're not at a horrible
weird position.
No, yeah, you're just so it works.
Well, hopefully, it'll decide to catch up.
It's been
the joys of live TV, right?
And it's been doing it now off and on for about the last half hour. So, but this is the longest that you've been done moving. But hey, at least I know mine's not locked up, which is normally the case. So,
yeah, I may have to reboot the router,
but not to the end of the world. Hey,
streaming TV and streaming live feed may not always work out the best.
No, it does not appear to be.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I might not be able to rip cars tonight.
I was just thinking. I was like, oh, he may not be able to rip a car, which is okay. I got 3 packages to open. One of them that requires equipment. So,
okay. Well, you talk for a little bit. I'm going to remove myself and bring myself back on and see what happens.
All right, we'll give this a shot. Hi, everyone. Now it's my turn. So, let's see. Trying to think of what I've been finding on the pegs and stuff like that, and I can honestly say I don't get out enough in order to pull that situation. Looks like a cartoon version of you. See, this is always the good time. Is when Kent's not here. We can have some fun. But yeah, it's Elmwood's a great time. It's really not far from Omaha or Lincoln, or from Sterling, Nebraska, if you live down there, or even Des Moines. Yeah, it's a little bit of a trek, but it's about the same drive that we would drive from this location to Des Moines. So this is kind of fun. Well, now you're a black screen, so hopefully it gets better than that. He has a wheel of death going on my phone. So
I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but your camera's off now.
Yeah, I mean, I can still hear and everything, but it's just weird. Yeah, well, such is.
Hands down, my favorite thing about this live show is it's live. You never know what's going to happen. I live in the middle of nowhere. Kent lives in the middle of nowhere. Internet, not the best. Hey, look there. Hey, look, there he is.
Yeah, we'll go with the onboard and see what's going on. I mean, the other one says it's still live too, but I don't know what the heck.
Whoops. Well, now he's gone again. All right. I absolutely love this. All right. Why we wait for him to come back, or just until I decide to hang up? I'm going to rip a car because I kind of feel like opening this one. I bought this one, I don't know, about a month and a half ago, and I have been wanting to open it. And this is a great time. It's a 1982 Dodge Ram G3500 dually from the Greenlight folks. Wait, there's a logo. Greenlight. Bam. I like old pickup trucks, and this is the one that requires equipment because that's one thing about Greenlight. They don't want their cars getting stolen. So we're gonna attempt to open this up without losing a finger or anything along. When it requires hardware to actually open a Hot Wheel, or in this case a Greenlight, it's a lot of work. And a lot of people will do this off camera. I think I did that one year. I had it like pre-open and ready to go, which was not the case today, as I'm sure. Old Dotsun here. They don't. Oh, there we go. Takes a little bit of extra effort on these. Let's see here. Now we got it out. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm a big fan of trucks in general. So I saw this one at, I want to say I was at Hobby Lobby when I picked this guy up, but there you go. Actual dually, got the dually flares. It's just a really neat little truck. I kind of wish that the hood opened or the tailgate dropped or something, but it doesn't. But I don't care because it's a bone stock Dodge and it looks really cool. I'm very happy with that one. I am a Chevy diehard, but I do like good trucks. Mr. Rodney, what's up, brother? Kent is having major technical difficulties, so he'll be back eventually, maybe, or we'll just be me for the next 29 minutes, and then I will just log off when I'm done. But yeah, I like that truck. That's super cool. So now I don't know. Do we wait? Do we rip the next one? We rip the next one. All right. I got this one last night. I believe Target is still got their 25% off sale going on right now. I was excited because I have the first one, and I didn't even know about this one until last night when I saw it. I must have missed it in the preview shots or just whatever. But I have the new Scrub-A-Dub with the blue duck, which is kind of cool. So if you've never had a chance to see this truck in person, I'm not going to lie. It's a pretty cool the truck itself is cool, but the fact that you get a duck and roll and it's blue, so that's I'm kind of biased to that color. I'm only missing, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if I'm missing a duck, but there's the duck itself. And then here is the truck. I love how they use the pipes and bars of soap are the fuel tanks. And I believe, yeah. So they're hard to see, but there's toothbrushes by the gas tanks and looks like a washcloth. So it's just kind of neat to see Mattel putting the effort in to get the detail on some of these themed models that they do. And of course, the duck fits in the bathtub, so that's always cool. But there's actually a shelf, so you can actually put two ducks. And so you can there's two different locations. I'll just do that so you can see it. But yeah, I like my semi-trucks, and when they're fun like this, it just makes for a more enjoyable truck, in my opinion. Let's see here. I don't know what else let's see here. What else can we talk about? Somebody help me out here. Rip it. This is not going well. Let's see here. I only have one more left for the evening, and I don't really want to rip it just quite yet. Let's see. This is why there's two of us. The views go up when I'm not on, LOL. Well, I mean, I don't know if that's the pure and simple fact. Any shows should announce for 2026. That's actually a great question there, Mike. We got our new cards in the mail yesterday, I believe, and we will have brand new cards with all of our 26 dates on them. So those will be available on Sunday and probably Saturday as well. Let's see, White Elephant ideas for the show. Ideas for the show. Well, we kind of covered a little bit earlier, but it's I think from $25 to $40. It can be a gift card. It can be a stack of main lines. You know, if I wasn't going to rip it, I could throw this in a box. But I'm going to rip this. This is my next rip for the night. So it can be anything. You know, it can be an RLC car. You could throw a super, regulars, anything you really want. Honestly, I always kind of lean more towards new stuff or taken care of, open loose stuff. I don't do a lot of loose for giveaways, but it's always an option. Lord knows I have enough stuff in this basement that I can give something away and not even remember having it. So that's always a plus. It can be anything you think of, Rodney. You know, you could do, like I said, you could do main lines, treasure hunts, supers. You could do anything really. Oh, Kent's back to restarting now. He's restarting. That's sad, not good. But so yeah, it can be anything you think of. Just kind of just depends on what you want to give away. You know, I mean, it's literally, it can be anything you want. Just try to keep within the window parameters, and just that way it's kind of fair for everybody. So it works out that way. Let's see. Anybody else got any questions or anything like that? I don't know. I don't do well by myself apparently. Let's see here. Oh, and I believe that Mr. Ken Dotsun is going to be. He's got some other stuff in store for us this weekend. He is donating some things that we're going to be able to give away. So that's always awesome. And we've got, I think he's had a couple ideas. He wanted to do a raffle, giveaway, free giveaway, stuff like that. Yeah, if you get a chance to make a mid-stage show, this is the show that you want to go to. This Sunday, down in Elmwood, Nebraska, at the Quonset Bar and Grill. It's going to be a good time. So please come out, hang out, shop, peruse, buy, sell. If it's snowing Saturday, would you still go to get the space set up for the show? I think so. It depends on how much it's snowing is going to be a good question on that one. Hey, look, Frozen Kent's back. No, wait, he moved. Is Kent frozen? Hey, don't do dance moves. You might get stuck doing a weird pose, and then that gets screenshotted, and you end up on a sticker for nationals.
Well, I'm gonna say that's how a GIF of me or a meme got started by Lord Wiggins.
Yeah, this is very true. Let's see. I try to give something that I know would be excited about getting. I don't always worry about the price guidelines. Yeah,
Oh, we know.
Yeah, I don't. It depends on what I got a whole room right over there.
Yes, he does.
With just a few cars in it, so who knows what I'm going to find? You know, I mean, back in the day, I was buying all sorts of stuff, so you never know. You might get a personal something out of my collection. You never know. So
this needs to get opened yet.
Well, then while you're kind of moving and not frozen, might be the time.
I'm sorry, everybody. I just have to.
You're going to do it completely evil, or oh yeah, you're doing it. You just can't open. You just can't be nice. You can't have nice things.
No,
you just can't have nice things. Oh, I thought you were gonna like rip the box in half. Don't. Too much destruction. All right. Move on before you freeze up.
Here are your cars for tonight's enjoyment.
No. They are hard to find. Yeah, I mean, technically all Hot Wheels are hard to find. That is a hot item. No. Well, the only reason that they're hard to find and are a hot item is because they're brand new, Kim. Give them 2 months, and I see them coming down. That truck is amazing. Yeah, that's the thing. In this set, there's only like one, and I'm kind of still on board with the one, that I don't like. So, I mean, that's cool. That set has some epic in it. I mean, I'm sorry. It fills another, it continues on the Silverados for me. There's very few Silverados I'm still missing.
If you're going to say a dud of the case, this is it. And that's
which
not
one?
A dud.
That's the Golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not a dud.
No, and like I said, that's the worst one in my opinion. And yet it's still a cool car. And I haven't seen these things in person yet, so I'm excited to see that. But I mean, you've literally got the Silverado, the BMW. I believe there's I don't even know what's on it. We got the Skyline in it. The Golf is in it. Show me again. Uh-oh.
Okay, so there's 2 chases in here because they're metal body, metal base that I know of right now. And I went there.
Yeah, let's not. Yeah, like freaking Porsche. I mean, it's just there's a lot of cool cars in that set. There's no other way to put it other than they just did a really good job on this set. And even with the Zamac set that they had the Walmart for the Legends, again, it had epicness in it. And I have that one. Where's that one?
I don't know, but
I don't know where it is either.
These are difficult to get out.
Push them from the back.
I don't have enough strength.
Push back of blister. Push, not tap. Push.
My fingers are hurting.
All right, I can't help you then. Grand National. I mean, come on. Yeah. I'm excited to get that set, and who knows, maybe we'll get a repeat rip at the next show. Because it's definitely on my list of things to do. So
I like this. I'm so happy they finally fixed this car.
Yeah, the retooling of the Viper. I mean, granted, I still love the old school one just because it was the one I had when I was a kid. So I'm perfectly okay with the non-retooled Viper. For me, it was just a toy car that I really, really liked. And at the time, it was like, this thing looks exactly like it because I was tall or short and kid and didn't know any better. But I don't always need realistic. I bought a bathtub truck last night.
I mean, this used to be the gold standards of Skylines until they started retooling them. This is not exactly, precise, but that's cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord. Let's see. Well, I want to keep going, but I really don't have anything else other than rip 5 more cars for everybody, which is fine. I can do that.
I got one more to go. I was just trying to think if we're missing anything.
No, the big thing is that if the weather is cold, which we're expecting it to be, I will say this: we'll let everybody come in and we'll try to get you your badges or your wristbands and get your ticket spot and everything like that. But we won't actually let you into the hall. The reason being is we want to make sure everybody gets a final chance to get all their stuff set up without anybody standing over the top of them. We definitely do not want anybody outside in the cold, especially young children. So the door to come into the Quonset will be open. We're just going to have people not being able to go in, which is just trying to help police the control the crowd. So, all right, there you go. You're up.
I'm sitting here looking at this transport and I'm going, I really like the card art, and I'm trying to figure out how I could save it without getting destructive. But there's no way to save it without taking the blister.
You'd have to acetone it.
Yeah, and I mean that might be an option because I'm going to do this way.
Yeah, that's the new thing everybody's been doing lately.
Well, and the only reason that I'm doing this is because I really like the card art with the truck. Is again, I'm a big, you know what? I can't. It's just that is super annoying, and I don't do it that way. Yeah, then that's what happens. You rip the card art, all the heck. So I have been wanting to open this one for a long time, ever since I saw it at. I want to say, was it St. Louis? Is where the first time we saw this guy?
Yeah. Everybody went goo-goo.
Yeah. So here is the little road rash there on the roof.
That's why I open all my cars.
Ferrari 250 GTO. Very, very clean. Looks amazing. Yeah. Just because they're in protectors or in blisters don't mean they're not getting damaged, because it's hard to tell, but there's a line on the roof.
Oh, yeah, I saw it clear as day. A little bit of rub.
Yep.
I got an extra one of those transports if he wants one.
Well, I know a guy that works at a body shop, and he might have some compound that. Oh, that's how that. Okay, so this is the first time that I've actually messed around with this. Oh, well, that doesn't.
It doesn't come out all the way, but it's still pretty cool.
Well, I mean, yeah, once the car is loaded on there, I mean, good luck getting it on there. But yeah, I mean, it's super cool. I mean, it's a neat idea, but this here, kind of, the playability is down something fierce.
Well, I think they're meant to keep it like that.
I'm fully aware what they meant, but as I've stated, these are toys. These are meant to be played with by children. You can say that they're for collectors, but ain't none of us not kids. So as I get really close to the screen, let's see here. Yeah, 3 and up, right there in the J hook. 3 and up.
3 and up, huh? 3+. Okay.
I'll give this to a 3-year-old. Watch him smash the heck out of it. But no, yeah, I really like this one. This thing looks super cool. They did, man. I can't get I'm trying to get the ramp back out so I can get the car out of there.
You know, people are asking while I was in wherever land about things that we're going on. One thing I would like to do again would be the super race. For those that don't know or weren't around back then, I think on our 1-year anniversary we did a super treasure hunt race, and
which is by far the craziest thing I think we've done to date. Yeah, go ahead, man.
That was a good show. Yeah. The winner got a gold van, and actually Justin Patrick won that.
You're right. That was one of the prizes.
I think we just had a simple 4-lane or a simple 6-lane doing it. And we had cars flying, and we had it on a 8-foot table, and we had cars flying off and bouncing off of tile floors and just insanity. And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
The only rule that we had for the race was you had to rip the super that you were going to use live on camera. You had to do a live video for it, and it was an excuse to try to get more people to use the page, but it was also one of those fun excuses just to rip some cars open. And I would like to do that again. And it kind of ties into the question that Mike asked about 2026. And in the summer, we're going to go back home. And when I mean go back home, we're going back to the VFW in Norfolk to do our shows again. Yes, I know it's another change. Yes, I know we don't like it, but it kind of brings it back full circle, brings us back to where we started. You know, I can remember the second show we ever did, and the guy forgot to open up the door. We were locked up for like almost an hour.
Mm-hmm. I remember that one. That was annoying. Can you do anyone into the super rip?
Yeah, we can do that again.
Yeah, I might have to find myself super. That's gonna be the hard part.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff is what I want to get back into. You know, everybody's in such a rush, and you know, again, weather permitting. Yeah, a rip at the end. 35 cars is the record. I'd love to beat that.
Yeah, and it's been a while.
And again, for the rules for the rip is it just has to be a real rider car. That was the only real rule we had
for like the Super Sunday rip. But if we end up doing the super race again, it'll have to be a super.
Yeah,
which is really fun to make people scream. Rodney's in. Look at there.
Okay, well, I got some Christmas shopping to do for my daughter tonight. So I got 5 cars and we'll be done. Here's the latest Boulevard set. So here's number 1. Cardboard is evil most of the time. There's the Escort. And then we'll do Ford GT. 3 Fords in this set. I thought that was kind of unusual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is a little on the unusual side.
Although I am waiting for the Ford versus Ferrari diorama or 2-pack to come out. I don't know if it was announced or not, but you know, it just kind of seems logical.
Yeah.
And then from here,
unless there's movie rights or something they don't want to deal with, which is a possibility. But yeah, this 250 is cool.
And then from here, it kind of gets harder because the next 3 cars are, I think they're all new, and it was hard to choose. But I'll do the Lambo next. This is super awesome. I found these in Norfolk of all places. That's kind of surprised. I like the green on this guy, 10-spoke. Not a really nice car. And then I was quite pleased with this. I'm not a Ford guy, but here's a 75 Bronco.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that one. I'm excited for that one because I actually really enjoy that era of the Broncos. And not only that, but it kind of falls underneath the same category as like the International Scouts, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Honestly, they have that coolness vibe to them.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, no. Lift it straight up. Oh, that makes it so much cooler. Ooh, I didn't know that. That's super neat.
That's a ShamWow moment right there.
But yeah, that era of Broncos and the Internationals and the Blazers and just I've always been I've been a big K5 Blazer guy, and I'm super excited for the Fast and Furious truck. Oh yes, Jeff,
everybody you ain't kidding. Else.
I'm gonna rip that. I'm gonna rip it quick as soon as I get it. Like I want to. Now they just need to make the tandem axle Silverado with the little drop anchor hitch that they throw over the other truck from that scene. They need to make that one next, and I really hope that they do. It only took them 25 years to finally give us a black Civic, so hopefully we don't have to wait another 25 years for that truck. So
okay, and last car for the night is the new Nissan Laurel. You know, no surprise there, it's a JDM thing.
Mm-hmm.
Although I put all my JDM mainlines away. Yeah, you heard that. I put all my JDM mainlines away.
I don't really put a lot away. It just keeps getting added to the tops of the cases. Like it's kind of hard to tell, but there's cars all the way across that case line. So.
All right. Thank you all so much for coming. Oh, this is a really pretty car. It's got a little bit of metal flake in it.
But before we end, reminder, please come hang out on Sunday down at Elmwood, Kwanzaa Bar and Grill. It's going to be an amazing weekend. Come shop, find some cool presents for yourself or your loved ones. If your wife doesn't know what to buy you, hey honey, there's a big show over here in Elmwood, and how about this? We go over there, you buy my Christmas presents, and then take her out shopping, and you can buy her hers. You know, it's kind of a win-win when you think about it. So,
yeah. Again, we'll see you all at 10 o'clock on Sunday. For those that want to help out on Saturday, show up at 11. We'll try to get everything knocked out as quickly as we can because, you know, we got to watch Navy beat Army this weekend. And nothing but peace, love, and applesauce to everybody out there. And we really appreciate all of you and everything that you've done for us this past year. We may do one more show before the end of the year, and it's our year in review where we talk about all the cool things that have happened over the past year, and we'll kind of preview some more things into next year.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about the technical difficulties. It's live TV.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Love you too, Kev.
All right. We'll see you all later, and good night.
As Jeff said, bring the kids.
Bring the kids. And that's what we'll end it on.
Yep. Happy hunting, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Good night.